Good afternoon and welcome to the Adventist Education Corner News, where we bring you the latest on the 4 dynamic Seventh-day Adventist schools in Dominica. In today's newscast, we'll give you a synopsis of the school's activities from November 2020 to October 2021. Reporting live from Dominica, I am your host, Jaya Pendan, a graduate of the Ebenezer SDA Primary School and the Dominica Seventh-day Adventist Secondary School. Stay tuned for more. Welcome back to the Adventist Education Corner. In news on enrollment, Seventh-day Adventist schools in Dominica, home to 651 students, remain resolute in propagating the philosophy of SDA education, irrespective of the circumstances. While a worrying constituency population decline negatively affects the enrollment of the Western District and Temple SDA schools, we can report that almost 100% of SDA students in those areas attend these schools. Ebenezer SDA Primary School, on the other hand, had an influx of students desiring admittance, but the school had to reduce class size due to limited space and pandemic protocols. Enrollment at Ebenezer has also been affected due to the shift system. And the Arthur Waldron SDA Academy continues to compete among other secondary schools for the low number of grade 6 students on the island. SDA school principals, PTA chairpersons and other parents who continue to promote the school must be recognized for their support. Meantime, the Education Department has continued to celebrate SDA beliefs that seem to be losing prominence in the churches. The department devoted a week to celebrate the Sabbath, which ended with a virtual sundown worship with parents and the school family.
Where are you going up to?
We are going to a basketball match.
Why not come to sundown worship with us?
But for what?
The Sabbath begins at sundown Friday and ends at sundown Saturday.
This is a time when we put away all of our books, our games, and our professional agendas. This is a time when we concentrate on spiritual things.
Instead, we sing and pray and study God's word instead of playing basketball.
So join us at worship. It will be beneficial to you. You will actually be obeying God's command. Will you join us?
The ministry of Ellen White and the sanctuary doctrine were also featured during separate weeks of activities. In an update on baptism, the school's spiritual initiatives like Bible Character Day, Weeks of Prayer, and Prayer Day.
Literature distribution is our hallmark at Temple, and praying in homes we do all the time. We stop vehicles and pedestrians and pray with those who agree, for Jesus' method is the way to go.
And other programs continue to reinforce spiritual values among students. As a result, 24 students demonstrated their commitment to Jesus and were baptized. You are listening to Adventist Education Corner News, and on academic performance, we can report that the schools continue to fulfill their obligations to students in virtual and physical spaces. Over the last 4 years, statistical reports from the Ministry of Education reveal that the Arthur Waldron SDA Academy outperformed regional and national averages in the CSEC examinations each year for the last 4 years. The school secured an overall average of 90%, while Dominica's average was 81%, and regionally, candidates attained 70%. CSEC 2020 results revealed that our top student, Kenzo Roy, attained 11 grade 1s, 2 grade 2s, and 1 grade 3. He was followed by Oron Dodds, who secured 10 grade 1s and 4 grade 2s. When the CXC Registrar for Dominica gives the revised results, these 2 students will likely be the top 2 2020 CSEC performers on island. primary school results were also rewarding in most areas. The analysis revealed that, with the exception of science, the cumulative average pass, grades A, B, and C, was 80% and above for other subjects. And of course, we must speak of graduation. This year, 104 students graduated from the 4 schools in ceremonies that demonstrated elegance, creativity, and excellence. Meantime, marketing our schools has taken several new approaches to stimulate increased enrollment. However, our most significant strategy was a conference-wide education convention on April 24, 2021, under the theme Empowered in His Hands. At the conference, students portrayed talent and confidence to a captive audience who dubbed the event an excellent production. On the school's management system, the Education Department has ensured that arrangements are made for all schools to operate a school management system. This allowed for the digitalization of the school's records and aims to increase productivity, improve student-teacher collaboration, save natural resources, grant access from anywhere, increase transparency with parents, reduce communication costs, and reduce workload. And the newly established Education Department website provides opportunities for connecting with stakeholders and friends and makes provision for registration, marketing, and donations, among other features. And of course, training continues as the department seeks to build its human resource base to intensify preparation for the dynamic student landscape. Monthly virtual staff development sessions were held, the integration of faith and learning, motivating students in online learning, and strategies for delivering virtual instructions were some of the topics explored. Other virtual training sessions included management of schools during economic downturn by Pastor Bertie Henry and Brother Gilbert Jean-Francois for all school board members, fostering the promotion of SDA education in the church by Dr. Hilary Bauman for education secretaries, Teamwork Makes the Dream Work by Dr. Cheryl Hislop, while Dr. Adam Arashika of Loma Linda University presented on psychosocial coping strategies. Now we've reported on the achievements of students, we must highlight those of school staff. Employees continue to advance themselves to improve their contributions to the schools. 4 employees completed their bachelor's degree. Approximately 30 teachers and the director completed a 2-week summer training on strategies to enhance online learning. And 5 teachers and the director completed a 4-week course on blended learning with the University of the West Indies. And when we speak of achievements, we must also speak of challenges. The 4 major areas of concern are as follows: the maintenance of enrollment to support the school's offerings and other initiatives, high receivables that continue to impact some schools negatively, difficulties to raise funds in these economic times, and an income decrease from sources other than tuition as a result of the pandemic. And in some projections, as the schools face the future, they intend to work closely with the Island Development Council to relocate the Ebenezer School. They also intend to provide adequate resources to boost the delivery of instructions during face-to-face classes. They hope to improve the fiscal viability of the schools and improve practical subject offerings. They also aim to make each school evangelistic centers. And that's where we come to the end of today's Adventist Corner News. But before we close, our gratitude goes out to the Island Development Council for their generous contribution toward our water project, the East Caribbean Conference administrators and executive committee for their unrelenting support throughout the years, the boards of management, church members, parents, and other stakeholders for their service, prayers, moral support, student sponsorship, and monthly subsidy, and the government of Dominica for its commitment to the schools. Your invaluable contributions are appreciated. Dominica's SDA schools are destined for greatness, and with your collaborative effort, we will continue to build the kingdom of glory. Jaya Pendeng for the Adventist Education Corner News, signing out.